Hi everyone, it's Tanya, DropDeadGory here, and today I'm coming at you with a tag video. Now, I wasn't tagged, but I'm gonna do this video anyway because I thought it was really a challenge if you're a makeup lover. And that tag slash challenge is Jaclyn Hill's Ride or Die challenge. So basically she described it as if you're going to a desert island and you can only pick one makeup product to take with you out of each category. Just, you have to pick one. And I tried my best to stick to the rules, and it was very, very difficult. Like, I really actually tried to figure this out to be practical and to really pick my favorites. So let's just get into the tag. Alright, so the first item is primer, the first thing that you put on your face. We're going to try to go in order. So I am picking the Tarte BB primer. Now, this was hard because I wanted to pick an illuminating primer because I have dry skin, but when I really sat down and thought about which primer that I use the most, it's this one. And people don't talk about this, and this is amazing, and I have no idea why. I've used this for years. It's one of the first high-end beauty products I ever bought. One day I walked into Sephora and was looking around, and a girl was like, oh, what are you looking for? Like, what are you here for? And I'm like, well, I can't find any foundations that match my fair skin tone. And she was like, you need to try this. And it is super fair. It has SPF 30 in it. It is silicone-y. It's one of those silicone primer deals, but it has great coverage. So if you just wanted to wear this as like a light, you know, no makeup day, or just for SPF, you just wanted to wear this and that's it, then you could totally do that. And that's why I picked this, because I feel like it's the most functional. You get more of a use out of it, and it really is my most used primer. And if all my makeup disappeared tomorrow, this is the primer I would go out and purchase first for sure. Foundation. This was hard. There's so many foundations that I like and so many that I don't like, but I picked probably what everybody's picking, the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. And the reason why I picked this is it doesn't have any SPF, it looks great in pictures. That's really what it was made for, Ultra HD. It has, I would say, medium coverage, but it is buildable. So you can, you know, play with it there. It comes in a wide range of colors. It doesn't look cakey. It's not too drying. It's like anybody can use this foundation, I feel like. I feel like most people with most skin types would have luck using this foundation. And it's kind of like, you know, a safe bet. So that's why I picked this one. All right, for powder, I picked the IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination in Fair. Now, this is actually a powder foundation by IT Cosmetics. They have an illumination one, and they also have just a plain matte powder foundation in the black. I love this because, especially this one if you have dry skin, because it does have a sheen. But it's not glittery. It just gives a nice, healthy glow to your skin. It feels really nice. And again, you could use this on its own, or you could use it on top of foundation. So I think that's really good. And sometimes I even do use, it comes with a little brush, and sometimes I actually sweep it on with a brush, just pop this in my purse. And it's great for touch-ups. So I love this. I feel like not a lot of people talk about it, and they should. And if you're afraid of shimmer, like if you have the oiliest of oily skin, go for the matte one. And if you have dry skin, then check this one out. Sell it at Ulta. I skipped concealer. I feel like everyone is going to be on, you know, the latest, greatest concealer. Jaclyn talked about in her video. First it was MAC Pro Longwear, then it was Urban Decay Naked, and now it's the Tarte Shape Tape is a lot of people's favorites. I'm kicking it drugstore, and I'm saying that my favorite concealer is the Maybelline Fit Me. I think that this is great. It is great for under eyes. I think it could work on blemishes. I don't really get a lot of blemishes. Like, I can cover them up with foundation, so I'm not really worried about that. But you can dot this around your face. It's so creamy and blendable that you can use it as like a foundation almost, if you will. It blends out really nice. It's drugstore. They do have a lighter shade than this. I know this probably looks kind of dark, but they do have a lighter shade, and it's just easily accessible. It's that Urban Decay concealer, like, yeah, it's great, but it's $28. And like, when you really sit down and think about it, it's a little tube of product. Like, I don't know, it's hard to justify that over and over and over, like, as much as I use concealer. So I'm going Maybelline Fit Me. All right, so eyebrows. If you know me, or if you are fair-haired, I should say, there's a chance you don't have any eyebrows. And Eyebrows Anonymous, raise your hand. I have barely there eyebrows, and I need a lot of help. So those little micro brow, the NYX micro brow and the Anastasia Brow Wiz, those super skinny brow pencils, don't cut it for me. I need something that's gonna come in and come in strong and get the job done. And I've used this for years. I've gone through 3 of them, and it is Anastasia Dipbrow Pomade. This is in the shade Blonde. Sometimes I do use the shade Caramel. Depends on what kind of look I'm going for. This is a workhorse. It's amazing. It stays on all day. I find it easier to use than pencils. I just take a small angled brush, kind of work it in. And there you go. I can't say enough good things about this. And one thing that I will say is that a lot of people say that they have problems with these drying out. I have gone through 3 of these, and every time I have worked it to the end. I think you really just gotta really make sure it's on there tight. And I don't have a problem with it drying out. So this is my Desert Island product, ride or die, all the way. I will forever repurchase this. Eyeshadow primer, MAC Paint Jelly Paint Pot. This isn't necessarily an eyeshadow primer. MAC paint pots are actually cream eyeshadows, but this works great as an eyeshadow base. As you can see here, it's flesh toned. This one is more pinky toned, and then Soft Ochre is more yellow toned. It's creamy. It cancels out any of the veins or discoloration you may have on your eyelids and really sets a nice base for your eyeshadows, and it like makes them stay all day, just to be simple. So I like this because of the coverage and does its job. All right, so for eyeliner, I'm going, again, another drugstore product. This is Physicians Formula Eye Booster. You've probably seen me use this. This is in the Ultra Black color. Make sure you get Ultra Black. The other ones just aren't black enough. It is a felt, or actually it's brush tip, I'm sorry. It's a brush tip eyeliner. It's really precise, really easy to get a wing or to get a nice thin line if that's what you're going for. And drugstore price. Physicians Formula is pricier in the drugstore, but you can get the discounts, 40% off, BOGO, etc., etc. So if you're looking for a good eyeliner, this is my holy grail. All right, for mascara, and this is always subject to change. I'm always looking for a new mascara. There's always mascaras coming out. But the first one that comes to mind is Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. Now, I've talked about this before on my channel, and it says bigger, blacker, badder lashes, and that really is what it is. It makes your lashes very voluminous, and again, I have fair hair. Like, my hair is, it's not blonde, like super blonde, but like all my body hair is very light, so my eyelashes are barely there. I want them to be black and in your face, and this definitely gives me that. It doesn't flake on me. It's not waterproof. I wish it was a little more water resistant, but that's the only qualm I have about it. I love this mascara, and as of right now, I haven't found anything to top it, so I'm bringing it with me on the island. Eyeshadow palettes. You guys, I was this close to picking my Z palette. I was like, it's a palette, but I was cheating. I had to pick a pre-packaged palette, and you just saw it. So it's the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Now, this isn't the perfect palette. I don't know what is the perfect palette, but I'll tell you why I picked this one and why I think it's a good range. So, number one, it smells like peaches. Ooh, it's great. But you really do have a good variety of shadows in here. I know some people didn't like this and other people were obsessed with this, but when you really break it down, I think this has good shadows. And it should also be known that I don't own the chocolate bar. This is the only Too Faced palette that I own. But if you take a look at it, you have neutral shadows, you have pops of color, there's a green, there's some dark purples. Like, it's, I could come up with different looks with this and not be bored with it. Like, I didn't want to just pick a neutral palette with like a black because I'm gonna get bored, you know? This has like a glittery kind of orange, it has a peach, it has a rose gold, a green. Like, I could do so much with that. And it has, you know, you could do just a neutral eye. A lot of times I do that. With this color, I put all over my lid, I put this one in the crease, and bam, that's how I go to work. But you could really deepen it up with some of these colors. Did you hear the thunder? You can really come up with a lot of looks with this, and I know that it's limited edition. I have a feeling they're gonna make it permanent, but it is limited edition. It's gonna come back around holiday 2016, so in makeup world that means right around the corner. So get your hands on this if you missed out on it. I really think it's worth it. Blush, another hard one, but ultimately I ended up going with Tarte Exposed. It is a mauve blush, and if I naturally flush, like if I'm embarrassed or whatever, like this is the color my cheeks will turn. It's natural, it's matte, so I didn't want to go shimmery. I wanted a matte bronzer. I wanted a matte bronzer too, but I wanted a matte blush, and this is just, you can't go wrong. This is like the perfect everyday blush. Tarte blushes are great because they're not ultra pigmented, so it's, you can't mess it up. So the cult classic, Tarte Exposed. Another Tarte product, Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer. This is the matte version. They also have a shimmery version, and this is great. You can contour, you can also sweep it across the face and look nice and bronzed. It's a great all-around bronzer. I love Tarte. They're better for your skin and for the environment, etc. So my ride or die. Do you guys know how hard it is to pick a highlight, like your favorite highlight in 2016? Do you know that kind of pressure? Like, Jaclyn, why are you putting this kind of pressure on me? I don't need this. That being said, I don't think this is my favorite highlight. I don't think I could pick a favorite highlight if there was a gun to my head. Like, I really am not sure I could. I probably could, but anyway. I wanted something that would be good for all seasons, that would look good on my skin type, and I ended up going with Becca Moonstone. Now, I love Pearl, I love Champagne Pop, I love all Becca's highlighters, but I really wear Champagne Pop in the spring and the summer. I really wear Pearl in the winter. I could pull off Moonstone all year round because it's very pale yellow tone, so it goes well with my fair skin anytime. So Becca's formulations of highlighters are amazing. If you haven't tried them, you need to. I'm sure you have. Champagne Pop took over the world, but Moonstone, faux show. MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. This is not my favorite setting spray. Again, my favorite setting spray of all time is the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix. But I'm not bringing that one because, one, it's too expensive, and if all my makeup disappeared and I had to go out and get all of it, that's expensive to be buying it all at once. So this is a little bit cheaper, gets the job done. If you wanted to, this is a little bit cheaper. It gets the job done. If you want to make your eyeshadows more pigmented, spray this on your brush. It melds all your powders together and makes, your makeup not look cakey. Sets the face. I mean, this stuff is great. Alright, so I actually picked a lip balm, my Ride or Die lip balm, and this one is the Fresh Sugar Advanced Lip Treatment. Ooh, looks like that. This is just a little freebie I got from Sephora, which, thank God, because this stuff is expensive for a lip balm, but girl, let me tell you, it's worth it. This lip balm is awesome. This smells like lemons and sugar. It coats it's just, I don't know, like, This stuff is a million times better than chapstick. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just, it almost creates this film on your lips that really deeply moisturizes them. It's great, and it also twists on and off. It's in this really nice, like, metal packaging, and I'm just a fan. And this stuff is expensive, but especially like in the dry months when your lips are all crusty, this is great. Girl, if I thought picking a highlighter was hard, picking a lipstick was hard. But I ultimately chose Bite Beauty Luminous Creme Lipstick in Fig. They discontinued this, but don't freak out because they now have the Amuse Bouche lipsticks, which are basically the same thing. They just reformulated them. I'm not sure if Fig is a color in the Amuse Bouche, but I'm sure they have a similar color, and honestly the reason why I picked this is because of the formula. Now this, I did pick it because it is a nice everyday color for me. It really is a your lips but better color for me personally. And the reason why I picked this is because the formula is nice, it's hydrating, it is a creme lipstick, it's not matte, but I picked this because this is edible. Like, if you wanted to, you could just chow down on this. Not recommended, but you could. It's made of food grade ingredients, so, I mean, think about it. The reasons why the creators of Bite created these lipsticks is because of all the lipstick and wax that women are ingesting, because they put lipstick on and then they drink out of their water bottle, or then they eat their food and they're actually ingesting all of that lipstick. So they were like, okay, we need to make sure our lipsticks are made with better ingredients so that doesn't happen as much, or, you know, it's okay if that happens. So that's why I'm going with Bite. Again, these are pricey, but when you think about it, you're doing your body good, and they're amazing and beautiful, and I like the company, and this is my ride or die. Alright, and the final product that I have to share with you, I hope I didn't forget any. If I did, just nag me in the comments, but the final product I have to share with you is a liquid lipstick, and it is the Sephora brand, and this is their cream lip stain. It is just the liquid lipstick that Sephora has to offer. Make sure you get the skinny tube, not the fat one. Fat one doesn't dry down like this one. This one's amazing. The other one's good too. This one's amazing. They have a bunch of colors. They have the mauve. I think it's number 13 is incredibly popular. This is shade number 1. I think it's always red. Yes. They have some really pretty colors. I love all of them. But I picked red because if I went with a neutral color for my lipstick, then when I want a liquid lipstick, I want something classic and bright, and again, that I could wear all year round. So I picked always red. But if you haven't tried these Sephora liquid lipsticks, try them. Go out and get them. Again, remember, skinny tube. People have talked about these. They freaked out about them, but like, not enough. You gotta try this. Also, because I think this is like $12 to $14, which is like $10 cheaper than a regular liquid lipstick on the market right now. So go get your hands on this. It's amazing. If you haven't tried any of these products, try them and let me know what you think. And if you have, then let me know if you would pick them too. Let me know what your ride or die products are. Thank you, Jaclyn, for creating this challenge. You will never watch this video, but thank you nonetheless. And that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you all next time. Bye, everyone.